We're going through the preseason now and trying to improve this car here. Or cars. Alright, so hopefully we get our morale up there. And we get our mechanic relationship up. We improve our drivers a little bit. And we move on to the end of the season. We get some money in the bank. Because we did manage to get our sponsorship. And at least I'm pretty sure we did. And we have a couple more race series going on here. The 2016 winner of the Driver Championship is Bucamp from Garuda. And Garuda also won the team championship. They were expected to win, so I'm not too surprised there. That's really all as good as their drivers are. I guess having really great cars is what gets you championships here. All right, well. And we'll go ahead and get our cars repaired here. We've got the end of the season. We got a scouting report finished, car repair. At this point, we could have them continue to improve parts, which they are. But I think really we just need the end of the season here. And we're going to have that happen right now. So let's go in here. So we have some people retiring. This is for a team that's not in our series, so it doesn't necessarily matter. I'm happy to present you with the prize for the 2016 season. Receive prize money. Holy crap. 11. You know what? You must get the amount of money you must get must depend on like where your finish is. And with Archer BMR, when I finished the season, I only got 8 million because I finished 5th. I think finishing dead last actually got me more money to help improve our team. So that's actually really good. So we're going to have almost 20 million in the bank. Manager of the season was not us. No surprise. Driver of the season wasn't any of our drivers. Again, no surprise. And Bucamp is going to retire after winning the series. And we've got one more thing here. Ja is also going to retire, which was Garuda's other car. Now, we should see Garuda get promoted here. Now, because we have a lot of money, I'm actually tempted to upgrade our headquarters here. And I'm going to upgrade rather than build a new building. And what I would like is I'd like the factory to be upgraded because I need... Actually, which one is it? Which one gives us the staff? I might be able to check that here. Improve parts. Yeah, upgrade factory. So I'm correct with that. Because I like having more slots to improve the parts, and we don't have that, and it really bothers me. And it's also going to give us, yeah, it says it right here, 4 extra part improvement slots. But it also gives us some development staff and other things. And I would like to do this. It's 8 million, but we've got it, so let's take it. Now, building the car for the season is also very expensive. I'm not exactly sure how much improved the car will be, depending on how much money we'll spend. So I'm going to keep that in mind. But we'll do a factory upgrade here. Because this gives us more opportunity. As a matter of fact, I get a big discount because of the financial trait that I have. This gives us an opportunity, in my opinion, to really improve the team for next season. And it might even take a couple seasons to really get where we need to be. So now that we've done that, let's go ahead and continue here. And we're going to hear some more things here. So we've got the 2017 rule changes are not going to be active. And the promotions. So Garuda Racing has been promoted. And let's just go through this. Okay, this team has been promoted to World Motorsport Championship, so that's not going to affect us. Chariot Motor is going to come down to the Asia Pacific Super Group. Garuda Racing is getting promoted because they won, and Zempelli Engineering will drop down to take their place. So we'll have to take a look at that in a second. As a matter of fact, I think we can take a look at them now. All right, so they've got really good car and drivers, but their headquarters are really crap, and their staff is kind of okay-ish as well. So they're going to be still tough to beat because they're coming from the championship series above us. Now, their cars, I don't know if that's going to be set in stone because they're going to have to build new cars for the season. But let's just go ahead and continue here. Again, there's not much else we can do other than just continue. Although we could scout more here, or queue scouting if we need to. I don't know if that's necessary. We could see if there's other people unemployed here. Like, for instance, this person, and this person, and this person are all unemployed and younger drivers. And we could have people becoming unemployed as well. Now, as far as our drivers go, our contract should be pretty long here. So, I don't think our reliability work's done. Okay. So, this is when we're going to start things for the preseason. All right. Got another scouting report here. Pretty good driver. Again, we're probably not going to be doing anything with that. All right, car design unlocked. We need to get cracking on the 2017 set chassis. Just give us the word and we'll get started. Exciting times. Let's design our car. So they're going to give us $7 million for the design of the car, but we can always overspend on that. Now, what I'd like to do is I'd like not to spend any more than that $7 million, but I'd also like to get the car better than it was. So if we just do $1 million, I mean, we'd probably be like right on par with what we had last season. But let's say we go with this instead. So what we have here, fuel efficiency, very weak, but improvability, medium. And then we have base stat modifier +2. So that should give us stat improvements overall. Then we've got fuel supplier. So, I probably will go with the more cheap option here, weak and weak. Okay. Then we've got material supplier. This is going to be our tire wear and tire heating. We've got I'm going to go kind of in the middle here as well. So we are already spending more than was given to us, but I did save up, so I think that's okay. I might go back to the engine supplier and back off a little bit, but I'm happy with that. So we're already much better than we were last season. And then again, I think I'm going to go middle of the road with the brake supplier here. So we've got 500,000 here. I mean, this is only a slight improvement here, but I'm going to take it. So we spent a little over $3 million above what we were expected to spend, but at the same time, I should have a discount, which should bring that down. At least I think I will. But this should definitely improve our cars for next season. We'll have to see how much it improves it, and I'm hardly suspecting not much, but we'll see. I don't think this season is going to be the season that we make things happen. All right, let's go ahead and continue. I think this is the only time we're going to be spending a lot of money on the cars, if I remember correctly. So let's go ahead and continue. So I am saving about $500,000 because of the financial background. So we'll confirm. So we have still $8 million in the bank to improve our headquarters and other things. Okay, we've done that. Let's just progress here, because anything else we do, I'm not going to hire new drivers, so I don't have anything to really do there. Scouting wise, we might go through a lot of our queue, but that's fine. All right, so we've got something here. We've got a dilemma. This is the kind of thing that pops up. So they're going to just ask me, hey, you know, this is something that we can improve. Let's see. Are worried about the car's improvability over the course of the season. We've had a few preliminary talks, and the engine supplier wants us to spend more money, pretty much. I'm not going to do any of these. I'm going to say no. And we're just going to try and do slight improvements here. And then maybe next season will be the season we see more. Because I don't want to overspend and then just find out that our cars are only marginally better. So this is kind of as much a learning experience as anything else. So we have some people signing on to teams here. Eastwood Motorsports in our league. ZRT Autosport is as well. We could see how good these drivers are. Or we're not, because we don't actually know. Oh, well. Yeah, we don't have any of these people scouted, so I have no idea how good these people are that are being picked up here. Another driver picking up, and then, yeah, so just a lot of signing going on here. Matter of fact, I don't even know if we're getting any scout reports finished here yet. So let's just continue. We're going to have another dilemma sometime soon. All right, I'm going to pause on my own here just to go through a mail. We also have sponsorships popping up, which we don't necessarily have to take right now, but I'll look at it. So 200,000 up front, 200,000 per race for 10 races. That's not necessarily all that bad. Let's go through this. Driver signs with that team. Okay, more signings here. Okay, we finished some scouting here. I'm not sure if I should really even worry about that stuff right now, because we've already said we're not going to be looking into that stuff. A lot of signings here, a lot of scouting reports. Okay. Let's just make sure that our scout is still scouting people, though. And we have stuff in the queue. Not a whole lot. So let me go through and see if we can find people that are unemployed, like this guy and this guy. And then in this group. There we go. Also got this driver here. Okay. Most of these younger drivers have been scouted already. Also scout some veteran drivers, although I don't know if that's really necessarily going to matter, that are also unemployed. But it's always nice to know what's out there. Okay. I think we're pretty much good to go. And let us continue yet again. Okay, so what do we have going on here? Nobody signed. And then yet again, they're asking me, hey, spend some money. And I say no. So we'll continue. And we'll continue again. All right, now it's time to choose our paint scheme for next year. So let's go through this. Okay. Is he not employed? Because Mustafa Al-Sadat is the top driver on, or was the top driver of Archer BMR. I know this because I've played with the team. No, he's got a team. He's still with Archer BMR. I must have just scouted him to check him out. Okay, more scouting done. Okay. More pickups here. Sign on the dotted line. Okay. All right, let's do our paint scheme. So this is our old paint scheme. Okay. So I kind of like that one. So 6. I like 5 too. Then 4 is kind of similar. 3, 2, one. And I can always mess with the paint scheme too, but I like this 6 one. Pretty cool looking, I think, with our paint scheme. I'll take it. Okay, let's continue. And let's continue here. All right. We're almost done with the preseason. We've got preseason testing this weekend. This weekend, I'll be taking our 2017 car out to the preseason testing with a small crew of mechanics. This marks the end of the season. Test of the teams will be there too. The rest of the teams will be there too, so we can see where we stand in comparison to our rivals on the grid. Okay. We should also watch out for reliability issues, which can cause the drivers to lose confidence in the car, which is obviously not good. I don't know what causes that to happen. With my other playthrough, we had no reliability issues, but I saw a lot of other cars have reliability issues. I don't know if that's based off of the stats of the designer that you have or what. Which currently, our lead designer is not really all that great. We haven't really... I mean, we've got good potential for her, but we haven't been really improving it. I wonder if it's just because we haven't been building parts, designing parts. That's probably how you improve your design, your lead designer. But in any case, let's go ahead and just continue here and go on to the preseason. Okay, preseason testing will be coming up shortly. Not really ready to do that though, so let's just see what else we've got. Teams for, yeah, preseason testing this weekend. Break an R&D facility for one team. Scouting report finished. Another driver joining a team. And a new lead designer. All right. Before we check that out, I want to see... we can't see how good our car is, unfortunately. How's our scouting going along? We still have enough in the queue for now. I would like Racing Series. Anyone that's in the ERS that hasn't been scouted needs to be scouted. So let's do that. Scout, 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 scout. Keep going through here so we have an idea of what our competition is like. Now that we've already gone through all the unemployed. Okay, and that's everybody in the ERS, I guess. All right, so that's good. All right, let's go ahead. Preseason testing is about to begin. Let's go. All right, start testing. So this will tell us how good our cars are compared to the rest of the team. So we're rest of the teams overall. So Dewar's car is doing pretty well, finishing in 8th, which is surprising. Santana had some problems with reliability, as did Dior. So overheating and struggling with understeer are both things that we're going to have to deal with. But Dior did finish in 8th, which is very surprising. Let's go ahead and continue here. I don't know what the end results of that are going to be because I didn't have any reliability or mechanical issues in my other playthrough. So we'll just have to see. All right, let's see what we got. So Firebird MRT, I guess, are the team to beat with the best car. And then Octane Racing finished in 2nd. And Eastward Motorsports finishing in 3rd. Okay. Preseason testing report. Testing went brilliantly this weekend. I'm happy to report that we're in a strong position for the rest of the season. Santa Ana was 20th. Dior finished in 8th. Our designers and mechanics are now ready to get cracking, improving reliability, and building some new parts. Should be the order of the day. And then we got targets for 2017. I think we just stay with our 10th goal. I mean, before I do that, is it going to actually tell me how good our cars are? All right, I have seen improvements, that's for sure, but we're still well behind the curve. So I say we go ahead and go the safe thing here and say 10th because we're more than likely going to finish 10th. All right, so I learned my lesson. And the lesson is that you can't improve your cars with money, but the main way to improve them is also by designing new parts. And it's a combination of the two, and you kind of get the best parts you have from last year, and then you improve upon them with the chassis. Because we didn't have really good parts last year, we don't have much to improve upon. With that being said, though, let's go ahead and get in here and try and improve what parts we can. So first things first, let's try and improve things that are really bad reliability-wise. So we've got this, and looks like the next worst thing is our gearbox here. So we'll try and improve that reliability. At the same time we're doing that, though, let's try and improve the performance of some of the things that are not so great on our cars. Our engine has seen improvements, but not big ones. But I will go ahead with our engine, and I think I'm going to improve this one here. I'm probably going to build brakes, so I don't know improving brakes there is going to be a good idea. Matter of fact, I'm not sure if we're going to be improving that reliability. We'll see. So I'll do engine. And what the heck, engine. Because they're pretty close to each other. Engine and engine. And from there, let's go to our design new parts. We've got plenty of cash. As a matter of fact, brakes is one of the things that we usually is one of our better things. But I'm going to go ahead and design a brake anyway. Because I just want to see how much better can we make this. Well, we can get it up to 57, which is not necessarily bad. Alternatively, well, then 67 is our max. I think this is probably the better move, getting the 25 to our max, because it doesn't make the brakes as good right off the bat, but it does make them more improvable, which is exactly what we want for this season. So I'm going to go ahead and build this, and we'll go from there. We will get it out 5 days before the race. Wait, hold on. How reliable will this be? 40%? Okay. Let's build that part. It costs us $523,000. I do get to save a little bit of money because of that financial trait. And let's also go to improve parts. So I am improving the brakes here. I'm going to stop because I'm probably not going to be using those brakes. So let's focus on other things that need reliability improvements. And it looks like the next worst thing that we have out here on our car is our other gearbox. So let's improve that reliability, and then let's make sure that we work predominantly on that reliability. Okay, we've improved the cars, just not a whole lot. Let's go ahead and continue here until we move along a little bit here. I don't think there's anything else really to do. We have our drivers. We have everything we need, so let's just go ahead and continue. And we'll be building new parts, building new parts, building new parts, building new parts, building new parts. And that is pretty much what we're going to do. And that's hopefully going to allow us to improve our car a lot so that next season when we come in, we can, again, spend good amount of money on the car, improving it, and getting us a better car overall. All right, let's go ahead and continue here. Okay, designing brakes finished in a second here. Okay. Let's, unfortunately, we didn't build that headquarters in time, but, okay. Scouting continues. Brake build finished. Let's go to our improving of parts. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to deselect that. We're going to start improving this. And what else do we need to improve? Well, it looks like the suspension here is a little bit rough, but I actually would prefer to improve this engine and reliability. Okay, we've done that. Let's go over to design new parts, though. Because I might even want to go up another level with the brakes. Let's see. We'll see what we can get out of the brakes if we do this. So plus 25, and then plus 40 to max. So with this, in theory, we could get all the way up to 112, which is pretty significant improvement over last season. And all for 650,000. So let's get some good brakes on there. Alternatively, what we can do is I could cancel that, and we can build engine, because we know engine is one of the things we're really weak on. And we could stop improving one of the engines. Let's say we stop improving this one, because this one doesn't have as much room to build. And let us start improving our brakes, because we know that we're going to be moving that up, right? All right, so we've got that set up. Let's go ahead and design that new engine. We've got the money to burn right now. Why not? So we're going to... the main reason I would say not, though, is because we might actually get our lead designer a little bit better before we get there, and maybe we could... all right, well, let's see what we can do here. Top speed 25 plus. Again, that's probably the better call. We'll get an extra 5 out of it. And to me, that's definitely worth it. Huh. The only problem is this isn't too bad, I guess. We could get the other engine we build up pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead with this, plus 25 to max. Unless there is something screaming out at me to get instead. I say we go with the engine here. All right, so top speed, plus 25 to max. We'll build this. Confirm. Okay. Let's go ahead and continue here. Okay. And car, improve parts. We got it up to 40%, 46% was the word I'm looking for. Our engine's up to 52. Let's go ahead and improve reliability of the suspension. And we want to get as many things above 50% as we can. I'm improving the reliability of the wrong brakes. Whoops. It's not the end of the world, but that was a mistake for sure. My bad. I fixed it now. But I would have preferred not making that mistake. All right, well. Okay, brake facility. All right. Let's go ahead and fit our parts. I hate the fact that I didn't improve the reliability of the right part. That was my mistake. But I think I'm still going to fit with Santa Ana the better brakes here. So we'll do that, even though they aren't very reliable right now. Okay, we're already working with the best engine there, best gearbox, and the best suspension. So we're pretty much good to go, it looks like. I would have preferred to get a little bit better there. And if we come back here, yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and go on to the race. And I'm going to continue with 16th or above. Oh, sponsors. We still only have the one offer, but it's a decent offer. 200,000 per race isn't too bad. We'll accept it. And we get 200,000 up front as well. So, pretty good. And let's continue.